Hey guys, Tinder Drift, and we're back for another video. Today we're going to be doing an update on all the Corollas and all the plans that's going on with the Corollas again. So yeah, we'll go ahead and start with this Corolla, but if you haven't tuned in and you want to see AE92 content, 4AGE content, or even 4AF content, be sure to subscribe. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. So the JDM right-hand drive Corolla we got right here, guys. So we finally got the engine out. We got the engine out of my daily GTS, well, what used to be my daily GTS, and we finally got it on the ground. So she's basically ready to come over into this engine bay. But before we do so, I'm gonna go ahead and degrease this engine, clean it real good. And I want to paint the block and the transmission, so when we do swap it over, it goes in really nice. So it gives it a clean look, because I want to make sure the JDM Corolla is like perfect, like every single spot is dealt with and looks as pristine and awesome as it can be. So we're not going to cut corners with this car really. We're just going to make it look really clean inside and outside. So yeah, once we get this engine in, degreased, cleaned up, painted, it'll go into this engine bay. And once we do that, I am thinking of painting the strut bar. I have an aftermarket strut bar that I'm going to install, so I'm going to paint the strut bar as well. As you can see, we did a layer of clear coat onto the engine bay too, so now it looks really good, really nice. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So once we get this baby in, this engine in, we're going to go ahead and start putting in the engine wiring harness to go into this baby. So yeah, pretty straightforward. We also are going to take out, once we take out this dash and put the wiring harness in, I want to flock this dash because it's cracked, so I want to restore it, flock it, make it look really good. And I'm planning on doing more stuff with the center console and make it look really clean, really sick. So yeah. And then we already got decent well, brand new tires. We're gonna repaint these rims, might go with a black chrome kind of look. And then I want to paint the calipers, make it look, I might send it to be powder coated. But if not, yeah, I'm just gonna repaint it and then put new rotors on this too. So yeah, and then this front end, the goal for this front end, I'm gonna sand it, leave it all in black primer, and then I'm gonna try to find the paint code for this one. And then either the paint code, or I'll just try to color match it the rest of the front end. So I'm gonna leave this front end in black primer, and then we're gonna paint it when we can, and it gets warmer outside, we're gonna paint it that burgundy. Or actually, we just fixed the Fiat, so I'm gonna get the heater going, buy a new compressor, and then paint this bad boy. So yeah, shouldn't be too hard, but pretty straightforward. And yeah, that's pretty much everything that we're going to be doing. So like I said, bringing this engine over to here, I'm gonna make sure we don't cut any corners with this car and make it look as clean as it can be. Also, what I'm wanting to do is I'm going to be taking that rear spoiler from my GTS. It's a custom spoiler. It's from Mazda Speed 6. I'm gonna take that spoiler, I'm gonna color match it to that burgundy and put it onto this one. I actually want to put it on and see how it looks. But yeah, so that's pretty much all it is for the JDM Corolla. My daily over here though, I'm gonna make sure I redo the exhaust because it's leaking at the front. As you can hear, it's coming from the engine bay. It's leaking at the flex pipe, so I'm gonna go ahead and replace that. I was gonna try to do it today, but maybe, you know, I'll do it next weekend while I'm messing with the engine. But yeah, so I also want to get fender flares for this Corolla too. I know you can't see it well, but it's pretty rotted at all the quarters of the car. So I'm gonna put some, I'm gonna fab up a fender flare, paint it to the black it is, and try to see if we can find a very clean look for it. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. As you can see, all the Corollas got something going on. And then once I get this baby cleaned up, we'll hopefully get her in pretty quickly. So all right guys, so if you want to see more AE92 content, be sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.